Hey guys, back with another video. Today we're talking about a new high conviction play, and that play is Celestia. Now, when I say high conviction play, I just want to make this clear. That's a big deal to me. There's only two other altcoins that I consider high conviction plays, and that is Solana and Rune, or Thorchain. So, I don't take that lightly. It's not like I have like 10, 20 high conviction plays. I think Celestia is going to be the Solana of this cycle. I know a lot of people are saying that already, and I think they're right. When I say that, I mean in price action and in the fact that, a lot of, like, basically, it's a new VC coin kind of, but that's not necessarily bad. Anyways, so Solana, it's very different from Solana, other than the fact that it's gonna perform like Solana did last cycle. It calls itself the first modular blockchain. Now, this is obviously kind of actually the opposite of what Solana is, which is a lot of people call it monolithic. But Solana doesn't need any layer twos. It doesn't need any rollups. It's all a layer one, and it's able to scale. However, there's arguments that Solana is centralized, because it's gone down and they've coordinated it going down and restarting. These are the bearish arguments against Solana, that it has way too high hardware requirements. I personally don't really agree for the most part with these critiques. I mean, other than the going down part is pretty important, that it doesn't go down. But, if you do agree with these critiques, then you're going to like Celestia even more, because Celestia is kind of the opposite end of the spectrum in these critiques. And so what is it that Celestia is aiming to do? Celestia, as I said, is the first modular blockchain. What does that mean? That means that they're actually breaking apart things that have traditionally always been together in terms of blockchain architecture, and separating them, which is going to allow for more scalability in certain ways, as well as more interoperability. So they're breaking apart the consensus layer of a blockchain from the execution layer of a blockchain. So what this means is that they're going to basically make it much easier and cheaper for people to create a blockchain, and they can use Celestia as the consensus layer. But they're still going to have their own execution layer, which means that they can have their own governance structure, as well as other types of structures as well. If you want to build on Ethereum, then you have to stick with whatever their governance structure is, as well as I said, other types of structures as well. Whereas with Celestia, if you build on Celestia, you have way more freedom, and my understanding is that it's way cheaper, because you don't have to worry about the consensus layer as well. You don't have to have, build up your security from ground zero. And that's actually the biggest differentiator with Celestia and Cosmos, because Cosmos, a lot of people consider that a modular blockchain, but they don't have this consensus layer that you can build on top of and build your own blockchain. So Celestia is, in my eyes, kind of like Cosmos 2.0, a like way better Cosmos. That's kind of how I see it. My views could change, and I'm not super technical, but that's kind of how I see it. So, and right now it's got, I think, a lower market cap than Cosmos. I don't think it'll be that way for long. I think it's going to kind of go straight up, maybe little dips, but I think it's going to keep going up, Celestia. Anyways, hopefully that made sense. As I said, it's the first modular blockchain. If you have any questions about that, please leave comments. I'm very interested in learning more about this architecture. Obviously, it's still early days, but I think this is a pretty major breakthrough in blockchain technology, just like Solana was in 2021 and Ethereum was in 2017. I think Celestia is the new shiny kid on the block that has new technology that is actually revolutionary. And so hopefully I didn't miss anything, but if you liked the video, leave a like, subscribe. I'll see you guys next video.